Hello. Here's Jenny. She's asleep. And here's me having my rest time. And here are some books that Alberta asked for. So here's Yoko. Here, I'm going to prop it on a pillow so you can see it better. Okay, there's Yoko. She is a cat. Rosemary Wells. She's one of my favorite illustrators. And there's all the sushi. Yoko. There's Yoko and her mother. "What would you like for lunch today, my little cherry blossom?" asked Yoko's mother. "All my favorite things, please," answered Yoko. Nice asking. Yoko's mother spread steamed rice on a bamboo mat. She rolled up a secret treasure inside each piece, and she packed it all in a willow-covered cooler. Willow-covered cooler. "Have a wonderful day at school, my little cherry blossom," said Yoko's mother. "I will," answered Yoko. Yoko said hello to all her friends. Everyone in Mrs. Jenkins' class sang the good morning song. At noon, Mrs. Jenkins rang the lunch bell. "Lunch boxes out and open, please, boys and girls," said Mrs. Jenkins. Fritz, starts at the top. Timothy unwrapped a peanut butter and honey sandwich. Valerie had cheese and jelly. Fritz had a meatball grinder, and Tulip had Swiss cheese on rye. Hazel had egg salad on pumpernickel. Doris had squeezed cheese on white bread, and the Franks had franks and beans. Yoko opened her willow-covered cooler. Inside was her favorite sushi. Tucked in the rice rolls were the crispiest cucumber, the pinkest shrimp, the greenest seaweed, and the tastiest tuna. "What is in your lunch?" asked one of the Franks. "Ick, it's green. Is it seaweed?" Now, we know lots of people who like seaweed, but he didn't think it sounded good. "Oh, no," said the other Frank. "Don't tell me that's uncooked raw fish." "Watch out, it's still alive," said Doris. "Yuckarama," said Tulip and Fritz. So look at poor Yoko's face. Yuckarama. Valerie blew the playtime whistle. "Everybody out," said Valerie. Yoko did not want to play ball or swing on the swings. "What's wrong, Yoko?" asked Mrs. Jenkins. "Everybody laughed at my lunch," answered Yoko. "They'll forget about it by snack time," said Mrs. Jenkins. But they didn't. During the snack time song, Yoko opened a thermos cup of red bean ice cream. "Red bean ice cream is for weirdos," said the Franks. Mrs. Jenkins switched to the friendly song. She's playing the piano. Mrs. Jenkins knew the friendly song was not enough. Late into the evening, she fretted about Yoko. Fretted is a kind of worrying. Finally, the answer came to her. So she wrote a letter or an email to everybody. Dear parents, Monday will be International Food Day at Hilltop School. Everyone is asked to bring a dish from a foreign country. Everyone must try a bite of everything. Happy cooking, Mrs. Jenkins. We will make a deluxe sushi for the whole class, said Yoko's mother. Don't worry, my little cherry blossom. Everyone will try our sushi and everyone will love it. On Monday morning, Valerie and her mother carried in a plate of enchiladas. Timothy and his mother made Caribbean coconut crisps. They have little flags from each country. There's a Mexican flag. Hazel brought Nigerian nut soup. Harry bought Brazil nuts. Doris brought Irish stew. Tulip brought potato niches. Monica brought a pitcher of mango smoothies. And Felix brought spaghetti. The Franks had brought Boston Franks and beans. This says Frank. At noon, Mrs. Jenkins rang the lunch bell, and everyone sang the Clean Hands song. What does International Food Day mean to us, boys and girls? Asked Mrs. Jenkins. Try everything, said everybody. When Valerie blew the playtime whistle, there was not a nibble of nuts or a sip of smoothie left. But no one had touched even one piece of Yoko's sushi. Well, you can't know if you like it if you don't try it, can you? How does she look? It's having another hard day at school. Yoko sat under the learning tree. Suddenly, she heard the clickety-click of chopsticks. It was Timothy. He was still hungry. There was nothing else to eat, he said. I'm going to try this sushi. Let me show you how, said Yoko. She's going to show him how to use the what? The chopsticks. Timothy polished off the rest of the crab cones his own way. He could use his fingers, couldn't he? Can we have sushi again tomorrow? He said. I will ask my mother, answered Yoko. During the school bus song, Timothy found a coconut crisp in his pocket. He gave it to Yoko. It's even better than red bean ice cream, said Yoko. On the bus, Timothy and Yoko made plans to push their desks together and open a restaurant the very next day. And they did. They ordered tomato sandwiches and dragon rolls. For dessert, they had brownies and green tea ice cream. And they couldn't have asked for anything more. It was so yummy. And this says, menu, dragon rolls, tomato sandwiches, green tea ice cream, brownies, beverage of choice. And that is the end of Yoko. Okay, so I have time for one more, so I'll go ahead and read. We are in a book. Here's my pillow. There's Jenny. We are in a book. This one is very funny. This is Mo Willems. Mo Willems. His name is behind the pig. We are in a book. We are in a book. Thank you. He says, what? Piggy. Yes, Gerald? I think someone is looking at us. Someone is looking at us. Who is looking at us? A monster? No, it is a reader. The words are up at the top. A reader. A reader is reading us. That's what we're doing, isn't it? How is a reader reading us? How do we read books? The reader is reading these word bubbles. That's what I'm doing, isn't it? We are in a book. We are in a book? Question mark. That is so cool. That is so cool. We are in a book. We are in a book. We are being read. We are being read. Oh, I have a good idea. I can make the reader say a word. You can make the reader say a word. I can. If the reader reads out loud, that's what I'm doing, isn't it? I'm reading out loud. That is a good idea. That is a funny idea. He. Here I go. Ahem. Ahem is clearing your throat. Banana. Ha 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 ha. Did you hear that? He. Did you hear that? The reader said, banana. Ha 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 ha. Banana. Oh, the reader said it again. Ha 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 ha. He. Oh, they think it's so funny. He, ha ha ha. He. Banana. So funny. Do you want a turn before the book ends? Ends? The book ends? Yes, All books end. When will the book end? When? I will look. This is how you look. Look at the numbers. It ends on page 57. Page 57. It is page 46 now. See, there's page 46. Eek! Now it is page 47. This book is going too fast. I have more to give. More words, more jokes, more bananas. I just want to be read. I have a good idea. Whisper, whisper. That is a good idea. They say, hello, will you please read us again? I hope this works. Me too. So you know what, Elephant and Piggy? It's not going to work. I'm not going to read it again. But if you want to hear it again, you can replay the video. All right? Jenny's still asleep. I will see you next time.